we're back. Workshop is a mess. Some parts came in, and we're going to talk about it real quick. Got a case for my Noble 4 Plus. Got to work that out. But as you can see here, let's see if I back this out here. There we go. Desk is in the middle of a couple things, and this is kind of the prelude, predecessor, whatever the freaking word is, to what's going on. Well, I ordered some stuff, and it came in wrong the other day. I ordered a switch that connects into the receiver that allows lights to turn on and off. It turns a 3-wire into a 2-wire. I ordered this. It was supposed to be here yesterday, and I ended up getting some turmeric with curcumin or some shit instead of. Don't ask me, I don't know. So I got to put that into the receiver. The truck is still all taken apart. I got some converters for the Dean's plug here that is on the Ovonix battery, my favorite brand. And I got some plugs for that. This is the servo I put in one of the drift cars, and I loved it so much. That is next for that. The brushless system that I'm going to put in it will come in later in the week. I'll do a video on that when it comes in. But been a long day. Been at the range all day. Literally, just got home. I just wanted to test this, make sure it worked, and then I'm done. Planting my ass on the couch and doing nothing. I got most of the buckets and parts out. I just slapped these back in, and then I had to drill out for the multiple headlights. So these completely came out before I went back to the club earlier and drilled out the holes to fit my headlights and taillights and blinkers and all that fun stuff. So those are going in. Like I said, I got to do the servo. That'll be probably Tuesday, but I'm going to just test this. Should see shocks in another week. They're coming from far, far away. So I got to wait for those. I can't wait to show you guys this once I plug in the battery and do that. But I got an RGB light bar that I custom mounted. I shaved off parts of the bumper so I can have this on the front. It is every single normal color. Some flashing, some police strobes, some color changing, some fades. This thing is freaking wild. Right out of the box, I'm very impressed with how this is the TRX4 Sport High Trail. If you didn't know what that was. Very impressive out of the box. I am really, really liking how it can climb. It needs better springs and struts, or whatever the hell, the coilover, basically, to be a little more better climbing some of the taller stuff. It's not horrible, but I think one came bad because it likes to sag in one direction, not come back, versus I did swap out. Yeah, that's the bad one right there, I think. It doesn't want to move. But I swapped out the oil to some 15 weight, which is really light, to soften it up to see what it's like. I have, here it is right here, in my little 3D printed bag. I got some 30 weight for these shocks to test out, and then the new ones that are coming in. This is the stuff I have. But lots of stuff going on. I'm looking forward to bringing you guys along with me. I'm learning a lot. It's completely different, so to speak, and new for me. Because usually it's laid on the ground and drifting and stuff like that, versus now I'm going to be crawling all over stuff. Like I said, I replaced, first thing I did was replace with an 8-channel receiver so I could run the Noble over there. And then let's see here. This battery fits really well in here. This is the battery I recommend. It might even be able to get a 5500. There is a little bit of room in the end, but it's, sorry, you can tuck that in there. This is the first time I've experienced this style battery kind of lockdown where it just pushes and locks, and that's it. No fancy nothing. And that's it. It locks. Good to go. So I'm going to do my quick testing. Stay tuned, follow along. If you've ever ripped one of these things and have modified it, I would love to know what you've done to it so that way I can learn before I make mistakes. Like what shocks you recommend and how much oil you put in them, that kind of thing. So stay tuned. I appreciate y'all.